A lot of things on both sides. I like a lot of things that we did well. The most important thing, we were competitive. We tried to win the game in every minute of the game, and that is also really important, a little bit different from the last season. We need to improve the final third again, but we create situations. Sometimes it's a great save from the goalkeeper. There are things, especially in the end of the match, I felt that we could put the ball to the side and cross in a better space. We try to put really direct balls, but in front, not from the side. That is clearly more dangerous. Sometimes we didn't choose the right player to make the cross. I remember one play that Patrick crossed really well, but Brian in that side is the best one crossing the ball, and we need to choose the best player to cross the ball, try to find that space. So we have a lot to improve. It's going to be a long season, but we are trying in every day in training, really trying in the games, and that is the most important thing.
And when you look ahead to Fulham, how much has the message been, no matter the result, the performance has to maintain at the level? Because I remember last season you would talk about not necessarily the bigger games, but it was other games where you go, I want to see that same performance no matter who we play.
I think, of course, it's pre-season, but if you look at our games in pre-season and the first game on the season, we were like at the same level. Sometimes we play a little bit better or worse, but the level is there. The runs, the way we fight, the way we want to control the game, that is there. We need to maintain that, because we cannot control the result, but we can control what we do to get the results. Last year, sometimes I was worried going to the games. Now I'm excited to go to the games. It's a completely different, because we need to win. We lost last week, but I'm excited to go to the game, and that is a very good feeling for a coach.
Just being at Old Trafford last week as well, I mean, there was excitement amongst the fans, especially seeing some of the new players, the attacking players. You talk about the attacking phases last week. Just how big of a boost have the likes of Brian Mbeumo, Mateus Cunha, not just for the goals, but also their ability of carrying the ball, taking on defenders? I imagine it gives you different options.
Yeah, of course. We have different options this year, but sometimes football is more... has more than just on the pitch, and they are coming in one moment where the spirit is different, the place is different. So sometimes we have a lot of very good players, but the scars were here, and that can influence the dynamic of the team. So they can help us not just on the pitch, but off the pitch. They are. I feel that guys more free, because they were not here in the very difficult moments. They are seeing a different thing, so that sometimes is the reason for the different dynamic of any group.
Talk about that as well. I saw Joshua Zirkzee mentioned in the last week that he feels the team are much closer, the bonding is much closer. What do you put that down to? Is that maybe work done in pre-season or during the summer, where this squad now feels, maybe no matter what moments you have this season, that they'll maintain that closeness?
Everything. I think also the guys that were here in the last year, we suffered together, and we suffered so much that can bond people. And then the new guys, the spirit is really good. We try to find every aspect of the character of the players, and that helps when you are building a squad. Then is the performance. Again, you can feel that the team is playing well, you get confident, and you feel more free to play. If you feel more free to play, you are happier. If you are happier, your day-to-day is better. So it's like, it's a snowball. It's everything together.
And we talked about Brian Mbeumo, we talked about Mateus Cunha there a little bit. Benjamin Sesko, I just wonder, for you as a coach, how exciting is it to see someone who's young, you called him football obsessed last week, but also you get to now work with him and hope to really fulfill that potential? I mean, how much do you enjoy that part of being a coach?
I think that is the goal. When you are in the club like this, you want to have the best players, but you also have to imagine the future, not changing the players all the time. So that is so exciting. Then you like to know the players, you like to see the videos of the player, try to get all the information. But when you get the players, you want the confirmation. And I felt that Ben is even better than what I was thinking. Then I have to be careful. Ben is going to be our striker for many years. So we need to put that in their head, and for him to settle down, to stay calm, to enjoy his day, because he's really, like you said, obsessed. So I'm really happy with that, not just with him, but also with Cunha, even with Diego, with Brian. We know that we have players there that we in our future we are going to have that a base, and that is really important for us.
I remember last week something you said that really stuck with me was you said last year you learned a lot, and you talked about managing the noise around the club. This week, after last week, and rightly or wrongly, there's been a lot of noise around the goalkeepers. I just wonder, how do you protect them from that noise? Because it'll be every show, every radio, every debate will be around them.
The first thing I already said that to my players, and everyone, when you saw so many critics, you get upset, and that is normal. For me, the only way to do that, to protect myself and my players, is tell them not to see anything. You have to be like a monk in this face of, especially when you have problems. And then to protect them is try to present the facts to the people, because sometimes you are creating a narrative that is not true. And I think everyone here in our club, when we make a mistake, we say that we make a mistake, and we said it many times. But sometimes Altai had one mistake, but last year he had very good performance. So I try to show that to the players, and then try to battle that narrative. But in the end, is with the players. They have to enjoy his life, go to work, enjoy his family, and try not to see nothing on TV or on internet.
And I know you have ultimate belief in Altai, Andre and Tom, and they will have a huge part to play, because Andre as well has African Cup of Nations in December, so whether he is playing every week or not, or it's Altai, they'll have a big part to play no matter what.
Guys, in football, today one thing is true, next day is a lie, is completely different. So you always can change the way people see you. But for that, you cannot listen to anyone. You just have to put on the work, try to be focused, and things will change. If you have a performance, tomorrow nobody is going to remember about your mistake. They will talk about your moment. And this is our game. So we need to be prepared to do that. Again, the only way that I know is to try to just stay focused on the job, and try to focus on different things when you are not training.
We've talking about the attack, we're talking about the goalkeepers. I actually wanted to just ask you about the defence as well, because Harry Maguire said recently that he feels, as a squad, they're fitter, leaner, but also as a defence. I mean, so many people ask you about five at the back, or whatever it is, but he talked about how the players much more comfortable now, maybe with pre-season as well, sliding side to side, and maybe the physical aspect helping that. Is that actually one of the biggest improvements you've seen as well in terms of the team? We talk about the goals and attacking phase, but actually the defence being a lot more comfortable with what you'd like them.
It's not just comfortable, the way the pace that they use to go up on the pitch when we kick one ball, that thing can change a game. The way we press, the way we defend. And you can see a lot of image against Arsenal is 1 against 1, and they can do it. So I think we are defending better, not just because we are pressing better, but also our team is shorter in every moment of the game, and that is the responsibility of that is the defenders. So I feel that they are more comfortable. We had more time to prepare the small things. Last year was just thinking about the next one, and sometimes you need to look back and to work on the things that you are doing wrong. But we need to improve a lot more. So I'm really happy with the defenders.
And just finally, Ruben, I mean, we're in this lovely room. We can see the history of Manchester United behind us with the amount of trophies. this season, I mean, we can talk about Europe and where you want to finish in the table, but what is success to you? Where do you see success for this squad going forward this season?
Success is to win titles, and we don't know if we are going to achieve that. We are not in the moment that we can say we are clearly fighting for the league. We just need to get small steps, and small steps is to prepare every game like it's a final. And for us, it's a final. We have that pressure in this club. So in the end, I don't know what is going to be success. It depends if the way you are seeing the team. We just want to be really competitive, trying to dominate games, trying to score goals, not get our fans bored to see our games. So we have small things. If we put check, in the end, it's going to be better. That is the most important thing. And I think everyone knows that we have a goal, not for this season, but in the 3 years to win the Premier League. And we are going to get these steps done to reach that goal. But of course, in this club, you know that every week the narrative is going to be different. So we need to be prepared for that, block the noise, do the job, and try to win games.
Ruben Amorim believes Manchester United will look very different this season, especially with their £200 million new attack of Benjamin Sesko, Matheus Cunha, and Bryan Mbeumo. After struggling to score last year with only 44 league goals, United made attacking reinforcements their priority. But after a strong opening performance against Arsenal, the focus quickly shifted to the other end of the pitch. Goalkeeper Altay Bayındır came under fire for a mistake, sparking fresh debates about United's defense. Speaking ahead of their trip to Fulham, Amorim admitted he learned from last season's challenges and now works to shield his players from outside criticism. When there are too many critics, it's normal to feel upset, Amorim said. I tell my players not to pay attention. Altay made one mistake, but he also had many good performances last year. The only way forward is to stay focused, enjoy life, and not get distracted by what's said on TV or online.